Hey everybody, Sapphire Mouse here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Emerald. Last time, we had actually started our new journey in Holland by getting our awesome starter, which I chose Mudkip, and called our new team member Lotad. Well, official team member. So in this episode, we're actually going to be journeying to Peterborough City to see our dad. And right here you can actually get berries, well, berries. These are right here, you get Petra and orange berries, which the Petra berries restore your Pokemon from poison, and the orange berry restores your HP by 10, and if you couldn't tell, I did battle the trainers off screen, that way I'm not doing it while trying to get here. Anyway, Oh, visit Miyuki. So you all finished moving in. I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see. You're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you'll be going to become a trainer just like me, Miyuki. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. And some kid comes in. I would like to get a Pokemon, please. And you're literally going to be asking the gym leader for that. Oh, you're alright. You're Rowdy, right? I'm going to be. Hold on, if I can talk. I'm going to go stay with my relatives in whatever. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along, but I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Yuki, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. And with that, he also receives his own Pokemon. Lame. Whatever. And so if you couldn't tell by this point, I guess Wally going out and catching a Pokemon actually shows you how to catch one. Please watch me and see if I can catch them properly. Or whatever he just said. Now, actually, believe it or not though, from when I've been told that instances like this actually do have a chance of the vaults, or actually, yeah, I think it's mostly where the vaults will actually be shiny, which I do find a bit odd, because if that ends up happening, that would probably be a huge kick in the face. Oh god, even though that's never actually finally happened to me, but I feel like it probably will one day. But let's see what happens in the future. And with that, he catches his Pokemon. I did it. It's my Pokemon. Miyuki, thank you. Let's go back to the gym. So, did it work out? Thank you, yes, it did. Here's your Pokemon bag. Miyuki, thank you for coming along with me. You two, why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promised I'd take really good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Miyuki. Right now. Miyuki, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head to Westboro City to go beyond this town. There, you should challenge the gym leader Roxanne. After her, go on to other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them. Understood? Oh, of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Miyuki, but that's only after you become strong. So yeah, since people are saying that I'm the kid's gym leader, what do you have to say? But excuse me, let me guess. You're From the way you're dressed, are you a Pokemon trainer? Well, maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. You're either a rookie trainer or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. I'm sorry to taking your time. Gee, just because my clothes aren't dirty doesn't mean that I'm not a rookie. What do you have to say? Oh no, I'm not a trainer. That's right. If trainers lock eyes, it's a challenge to battle. If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. Too late now. So, anyway, long story short, there are many trainers across each Pokemon game that you obviously have, and whenever you run into a trainer like I did, and if they see you, there's a pretty good chance that if you haven't battled them, they're always gonna end up battling you, whether you wanted to or not. So, if you're trying to avoid battling a trainer, I would just try to stay out of their sight, because that way you don't unintentionally battle someone that you don't want to battle. So just be aware of that. Okay, I guess after that, since I'm gonna be wanting to at least get through them, I am obviously gonna be battling the trainers off screen. That way, I'm not taking 20-30 minutes just to get to Westbury City or whatever. So, as soon as I say that, I guess the other trainers this one lady, Cindy, where they actually just stand in place and kind of look front, back, right and left. So if you wanna try to avoid them, I would just be careful where they're looking, so that way you don't unintentionally battle them, like I unintentionally did. And here's the thing I don't understand about this. So, her Zigzagoon is level 7, right? She has a full restore, which I don't get why she has one this early in the game, but come on, madam. Oh, wow, wow, she didn't even do any damage, because the only thing she used was Growl and Tail Whip. And there you go, Sydney. Anyway, and welcome to Petalburg Woods, guys. Now, there actually are a few pretty good Pokemon that you can actually catch here, which is the two I can think of would actually be Shroomish and Slackoff. Slackoff. Oh, whatever. Because if you're looking for a Pokemon that you want to use, that you can't think of, that you would want to use later in the game, those two I would actually recommend getting. So, or if you want to use a Grass or Normal type and you can't think of, hey, as soon as I was talking about them, I ended up finding that Slackoff. But yeah, now the problem is with Slackoff is it has the ability Truant, which it will laze around every other turn, so if you want to use that Pokemon, I would just be aware of that. Not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. And guess what? I was going to ambush you, but you had to throttle into Petrific Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devin researcher, hand over those papers. Yeah, you're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You gotta help me, please. Huh? Do you want... What do you think you're doing? What? You're going to protect him? Not one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. Anyway, I actually kind of wanted to be quiet there for a sec, because let's just say I absolutely love the music thing for Team Aqua. Now, I guess starting in Gen 3, they decided to add new Pokemon bad guy teams or whatever. So for this game, for Gen 3, they put in Team Aqua and Magma. So, and believe it or not, even though I am playing Emerald, in the winning battle too. Good, you got some nerve, Manolo, Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, if Team Aqua are also after something in Westboro, I'll let you go by today. That was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of those important papers. I know, I'll give you a great ball as my thanks. Now, this is actually a more improved Pokeball than the regular Pokeball. Uh-oh, this is the crisis. I can't be wasting time. As soon as you say that, now, I guess what I was saying was that I do find the three main Gen 3 games quite interesting. Mainly Ruby and Sapphire, because like I said, there are two main teams in Ruby and Sapphire, and I guess this game too, called Team Aqua and Team Magma, which, depending on which version you chose, will depend on what team you're facing against. So if you're playing Ruby, you'll be up against Team Magma, or if you're playing Sapphire, you will be against Team Aqua. However, in Emerald like here, you're actually going to be battling against both teams. So, and if you couldn't tell by the naming, each Team Magma prefers land while Team Aqua prefers water, so for reasons you shall see later in the game. But I do find it quite interesting how, instead of just only having one team in one version, you're actually going to be battling against both teams in Emerald. Which I do like how they did that in this game, because that way you're not just only battling one team over the other. In a way, we get 2 cherry berries, which restores your Pokemon's health, status condition from paralysis, which I don't think you're actually able to get paralyzed in this game. Anyway, if you talk to her, hold on. No, wrong person. You know, if you talk to her, and she's saying that if you gave your Pokemon, well, flowers more attention, they'll go faster. And now right here, you get the Grammar Petal, or watering can or whatever, which will actually help the berries, like with cherry or orange berries, grow quite quicker too. But however, in spite of that though, if some of your game cartridge, like mine for example, says that the time won't be able to fall on work in this cartridge, that let's just say that actually means that trying to go like trying to be able to grow berries in this game or in this cartridge won't be able to full on work. So that's kind of a bit of a heads up if your cartridge says that, like when you're trying to load up the game. So just as the heads up in case if your cartridge says that. And now this is a new mechanic that was actually introduced in Gen 3. Double battles. Now double battles obviously is just where you end up sending two Pokemon out to battle at once, so if you couldn't tell by this point, so now God. So I mean, I'm not a personal fan of double battles, but I guess it's kind of I guess it can be a bit helpful at times to get by the game a bit quicker if you're at times, which you'll see later in the game. Okay, I guess after finishing up that Seedot, let's all get some cherry berries together. And this one right here are leopard berries, which, unlike some berries that bestow health or any status condition, it'll actually bestow your Pokemon one of your Pokemon's PP from one of the moves, so but oh yeah, that's right. And I guess welcome to Westboro, even though I'm trying to coming over here to get this X-Defend, which will actually raise your Pokemon stat for only until either withdrawal or if they get defeated or something. Anyway, since we're in a new town, let's explore. For my own Pokemon, I give them perfectly suited nicknames as my expression of originality. Yeah, that's it. Wow, Pikachu. Oh gee, instead of I, he actually put a E. Anyway, and what does this have to say? Kind of school. And actually, quite interesting, the guy that we ran into earlier, talked to him. Oh, did we meet before? I think back in Petersburg City. Let me introduce myself. My name's Scott. I've been traveling everywhere in search of outstanding trainers. More specifically, I'm looking for a Pokemon battle expert. So what brings you to this school? Are you a trainer too? The first thing you should do is to have a Pokemon learn the move Cut. If I remember correctly, someone in this town has Cut. What do you have to say? Yes, didn't... Oh yeah, that's right. If you talk to this guy, he'll give you the Quick Claw, which will actually, I guess you can say, gives your Pokemon a chance to actually attack first, so that's a plus. He's not in here. But anyway, that Scott guy was actually talking about a move called Cut. Come on here and talk to this guy. Miss Shane. Anyway, talk to him and he'll give you a Jumbo 1 Cut. Now, unlike most TMs, which you'll see later in the game, well, most actually break after one use, an HM actually won't be able to break, so you can like literally use it constantly. So I mean, I'll just say that Cut is not that best HM, but if you want to teach it to a Pokemon, you can, even if that's a member of your team. But I wouldn't full on teach it to a team member, but hey, my Pokemon is cute. Surely I knew that, but if you really want, I'm willing to trade it to you. I'll trade you my Cedar from my vaults if you want. Now, in both games, so obviously in every Pokemon game, there's always at least a few in-game trades. So talk to this guy if you really want to trade your Seedot, your vaults for a Seedot, you can, but Lost is quite rare, so I kind of wouldn't recommend doing that. But if you're having a hard time like trying to find a Seedot in this game, I would recommend doing that. But I believe he'll trade your Slakoth for a Makuhita or something, if my memory serves me correctly. But anyway, I'm actually going to end it here for now. So next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be hopefully battle the gym leader in Westboro City and go from there. So see you guys then.